That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sunday Fun Day, and we are live in the alley with Billy Trzynski and Josh Savali. Let's go, Buffalo! Sunday afternoon, girls, boys, and bills, and girls,
We'll start with the flag.
Prognostications and various jokes. So grab your beer with some flash to live in the alley.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 11
We are live
in the alley. Hey, week 11, right? We're on that. We got that one part right.
Yep.
Week 11 here in the NFL. The Bills, your Buffalo Bills,
Ours as well.
and all of ours are a collective seven and
Tree.
3.
And, well, we finally broke that streak. We had a 300-yard passer.
We did?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Oh, for the other
Threw
team.
for 300 yards. The first time someone's thrown for 300 yards against the Bills this year.
That's pretty crazy.
And their offense only scored 14 points.
Yeah,
So all of you who want Josh Allen to throw for 300 yards,
forget it.
you'll be like Ryan Fitzpatrick, a loser.
Who cares?
I mean, I want Josh Allen to as well, but
Hang on, I got some note cards.
it's not all about the 300.
No, here it is. Okay, so Allen last week. Now, granted, everybody likes to pull the "we played the Dolphins" card. I don't care who you played. It's an NFL team. Allen last week, 266, 3 passing touchdowns, a rushing touchdown, no picks again for the 5th straight week, and I am jinxing it, and I don't care.
Way to go, Billy.
Who cares if he throws for over 300 yards? That was a solid. It was a really good performance.
We did well.
And I
We
don't
did
care who
well.
they're playing. He went out and showed up. And John Brown, who a lot of us, I'm included, when he got signed, a little ho-hum. Who's John Brown? You know, he might be a weapon for Josh Allen. Last week, 9 catches, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns. The Bills have played 10 games, right?
Yep.
Okay.
7 plus 3 equals 10 and a half.
10 and a half. John Brown has caught passes, however you want to word this because I'm bad at it, over 50 yards in every game this year. I think he's one of 2 players in the NFL to have 50 yards or more receiving in every game this year. So that ho-hum when he got signed has turned into a dang. That was good.
If you don't know, now you know, Billy.
I does. Josh. That's all I got on that. But how about that? The Bills rolled up like 37 points or whatever the hell it was against the Dolphins.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. They had their best offensive output of the season. I mean, they kind of took it to them.
They almost covered the spread from the first game.
Right, which was 17. And it was only 7 last week.
Yeah.
So we that right in the
Take that, Vegas.
yeah, Vegas. Defensively, the Bills, they gave up 300 yards to Ryan Fitzpatrick, and that's only because they had to throw the ball because the Dolphins only had 23 rushing yards. I mean,
How
the
many?
Bills.
Oh, you know sign language.
Yeah, I does. What the fuck? Freaking
I
hell.
can read lips.
23 yards against the Bills.
Oh, I can't read them in flicks like that.
So does that mean now? On a side note, does that mean the Bills' defense is back? They started the year off strong and they've gotten some flack. The Browns game, the Eagles game. Does that mean that they're back though? Are they back to being a top 5 defense in the league, or do we got to wait another game and see?
I think we're gonna have to wait all season and see, but I think they're ready to go.
I agree. I think they're
the game plan has changed a little bit.
yeah, just because of the deficiencies they may have had especially against the run, but not last week. I mean, no chance. No chance.
That's
in
what you
hell.
got.
No chance.
Where's Shane O'Mac?
Anyway, I mean, it was great. It was a fun game to watch if you watched, which I'm sure you did. And
you didn't, that's your own fault.
Yeah. The only thing that was sketchy.
Well, unless you had something to do, it's not your fault.
No, you got family, kids, whatever, but who cares about them? The Bills are 7-3. The only thing that was sketchy last week, Miami had a 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
I hear this team we play today has a decent kick return game.
They do?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about
They
that.
might be number 1 in the league.
The Broncos?
Yeah.
The Bills play the Broncos today, who are 3-7, not 7-3.
Yeah, they are the opposite of us.
Yeah.
Bad. We're good, they're bad.
Opposite.
And let's bring on our first guest then.
Well, we're gonna jump now to our second favorite segment of the week, other than us, Jives with Jimmer. Jimmer could not be here today. He is on vacation again.
He's in Hotlanta.
He's in Hotlanta. Hello, any fans watching in Hotlanta? I don't think there's any.
I think Matt Ryan watches.
Oh, he does. He's a big fan.
I don't
So
know.
we're gonna do a little something different today. Jimmer, gracious enough as he is, has sent us his facts of the week for the opposing team for Jives with Jimmer. And you know what? We have he's a future guest on the show later in the show, but he's going to take over for Jimmer
Future
today.
as in today.
Yeah. So
Well, and the future. Not Thursday, though.
no,
I mean, Wednesday.
Wednesday
Whatever day
perhaps.
we see.
Yep. So we'd like to bring on. There you go. Keep that open there. Those are the facts of the week for the opposing team.
Keep touching the screen.
And there it is. Hey,
Oh.
double A.
Bronco
first
in it
time.
in here. And my T-shirt is, there's horses on this can. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah.
You're doing. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's
So
doing a
yeah.
great. You're doing a great
Yeah,
job.
you know, it's not the best shirt I've ever made, but, you know, I'm
You're
trying.
Aaron,
Man.
you're doing a great job filling in. I mean, Jimmer,
Jimmer,
you
you look different.
Yeah, it's the hat.
I know,
it's
I know.
the hat.
Yeah.
It's probably this wonderful beard that I've grown.
Oh, brother.
Oh, boy.
So what do you got for us today, Double A?
All right, let's see. It says Bills 7 of the last 10 games have been under.
Ah.
I don't know what that means.
Bills
Wow.
Broncos or Bills total?
Bills 7 of the last 10 games have been under.
All right.
Oh,
go-
under the under-over?
I think that's what he's
That
saying.
sounds
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yes.
For you bettors out
Broncos
there.
Yep.
14 of the last 18 have been under.
Oh, I see where Jimmer is going.
yeah. You got to read the whole sentence apparently.
So does that make you think that we're going to see a low-scoring affair today?
I think 2 of the best defenses in
The league.
all of the league. Yes,
Could
under.
play into it.
Yep.
I agree.
See the trend for today. Oh, there's
Oh!
I should have kept going.
No,
I
no,
stopped-
it's fine. It's better this way.
Yeah.
Nice
right.
and broken up.
Don't see Broncos inexperienced starting QB winning in hostile environment.
Oh.
Neither do I.
What does he mean by hostile environment?
Ah, crazy
Ah,
fans.
crazy people. Who's that quarterback? Allen. Brandon Allen.
It's Allen versus Allen.
That's right. We were going to bring that up later, but Double A spoiled it as Jimmer, so it's fine.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, we're good.
There's
here.
nothing worse than Allen on Allen crime.
No,
Oh,
no,
man.
no. It's
Talk
one of
about
the.
a scary crime.
It is one of the worst crimes.
Are you out of town already? Oh, no, I wasn't supposed to read that.
Oh, that was my message to Jimmer.
Sorry.
Oh, you have to be sorry for nothing, Jimmer.
Apparently, those are all the stats we have for today.
Wow.
Well, that.
Jimmer, I have a
I
question
thought-
for you.
Wait, hang on.
I thought
Jimmer,
this was going to be longer.
Jimmer, that's what she said. Jimmer, we have a question for
Yeah,
you.
okay.
So I know last 2 weeks you're out of town.
Yeah.
Well, last 2 weeks, not
Yeah.
weekends.
Yeah.
I heard you were in Sri Lanka this week. How was Sri Lanka?
It was very dark.
That's exactly how I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Jimmer.
Oh, I think I'm supposed to give you a final score?
Yes, yeah. Jimmer's prediction.
Who's my Jimmer's prediction?
Yes, not yours.
mine, but
Yeah.
the one that's
well,
on
you are
the-
Jimmer.
Yes, I am Jimmer.
Yes. Aha!
All right. So give me a Jets.
Jimmer.
Yeah. All right. Score: Bills 17, Broncos 13.
Hey, all right,
Oh,
Jimmer.
thank you,
okay,
Jimmer.
all right, thanks, Jimmer. You know what a professional job that was by some guy we've never met before, who's never been on the show as an alternate personality.
That wasn't Jimmer.
Not from what I heard. That was.
Wow.
I thought that was Jimmer. I don't know. He looked just like him.
He had the shirt.
He had the shirt. That's right. He had the shirt, as Jimmer always has the shirt. A few quick things to jump on the piggyback of what obvious Jimmer said. There's a battle of Allen versus Allen today.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon Allen, who I've never heard of in my entire life up until this morning.
You know anything about that guy?
I know nothing about it. No research on this guy because I've never heard of him before.
I didn't do research either.
But he took over didn't he take over for a guy in Denver?
Yeah. The Flacco.
The elite quarterback,
He
Joe
was
Flacco.
a bird. Used to be a bird.
Uh-huh.
A raven.
Did he morph into a horse?
Well, no, not for very long. He got hurt. He hurt his back. Poor guy.
Did he get hurt or did he just stink? He wasn't having a good year till he got hurt.
He got hurt and he stinks.
It's like a poop in the pants.
That stinks.
There it is. So Brandon Allen versus Josh Allen. It's the first time in the history of football, high school, peewees, midgets, that two quarterbacks with the last name are going to play each other. Don't quote me on that. It's not true.
Man, you're like a Trump press conference.
Oh, fake news! Fake news! Oh, fake news! And piggybacking off of fake news, we'll go with more fake news, and we will bring you Matt Newton's wild prognostications.
Oh, he's the worst prognosticator I've ever.
He's bad at
Come across.
forecasting. Well,
Well, there's the forecasters of the weather. They're not very good at it either.
he might as well do that. But we're going to go ahead here. Let me read you some.
He said Jeff Toole was going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah. AA/Jimmer informed us that Matt thought Jeff Toole was going to be amazing. Matt, if you can hear us, you were wrong.
Again?
Tool time. Oh, speaking of tool time,
Tim Allen.
that's right. We got
He's
all these
also an
Allens.
Allen.
Wilson. I just like. Not very good at that.
Yeah, me neither.
But we'll go back to what we were originally
I
saying.
like his new show.
Hey, Goodrich is watching. So do I. Hey, Goodrich. How's it going?
I don't remember what it's
Nice
called.
to see you. German potato salad
Oh, the best.
and gravy. Nice to see you, Michael.
Ham
Hello.
steaks.
We'll go with Matt's wild prognostications. He said Josh Allen today is going to throw 8 of 10, 280 yards. This is why they're wild prognostications. 8 touchdowns, folks.
That'd be pretty good. I'd take it.
Wait, 8 of 10 and 8 touchdowns?
You heard us correctly. You
That's
heard
what the note card says.
Maybe he wrote it wrong.
Listen, Jimmer/AA is having way too much fun with this.
He also has another one.
Yeah, Philip. Well, Jordan Phillips, but
As
don't
we,
call
as
him
we
that.
like to call him.
Philip Phillips, the singer and noted author of the autobiography of Matt Newton. Philip Phillips is going to have 3 sacks today, and the Bills defense will have 3 interceptions.
Wow.
That's some wild prognostications. That's all we got on Matt's thing.
Yeah, he's probably wrong. He usually
Yeah.
is.
It would have been great if there was a
He's
song. for
also
that.
he's a Yankees fan too.
It's not too
And I don't know.
bad. Well,
He's
again,
also He's also a Syracuse basketball fan. I don't know about that either.
If I was on camera right now, I would give you the old.
finger?
No, the Stern.
You're on camera.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
The whole time?
No.
Oh my God! I think I picked my nose.
You know what? Let's go back to the Bills' opponent today. Speaking of the Broncos, you know what? There's never really been a reason to hate them. They play in the AFC West. We play them every couple of years. I want to go back to an incident 2 years ago. The Bills are playing the Broncos in a tight game. Tyrod Taylor's the quarterback, and a certain play happens on 3rd down that the Bills didn't gain anything from it, and Broncos linebacker, pass rusher, defensive guy, Von Miller, he's pretty good at football, gives Tyrod Taylor the too slow when he went to pick him up off the ground.
That was funny.
And they gave him a 15-yard penalty for.
We have a couple guests coming down here. Come on down.
Oh, sorry, folks.
Sorry, we're in your way.
Oh, I'll never apologize for being on TV, and neither shall you. Thanks, guys.
Oh,
You don't have to apologize at all. So he gave Tyrod Taylor the old too
Psych.
slow psych and got a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on it. The Bills get a first down. They go on to win the game 140-20. And I was just thinking about that this morning. How ridiculous is it that there's so much in the NFL that doesn't get called for taunting or this or that, and two guys are having a little bit of fun. Now, granted, it went in the Bills' favor,
I had fun.
but
So I would be a third guy having fun.
I'm still trying to figure out how many facts were wrong in that whole conversation.
it wasn't Von Miller? Wasn't it Von Miller?
No, it was that it was 400 to 23 or whatever.
Oh, 120. That's what the score of that game was. We're not worried about that.
We won because of that call.
Yeah. Well, we did. We ended up. I mean, that was a
And then we
huge point
made
in
the
game.
playoffs because of that call.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Kind of,
Nothing
you know.
else happened the rest of the season.
No, that
to
was
get us in the
because of that
playoffs.
call right there. Tyler Boyd might have caught a
Big,
catch.
big pass on 4th down.
Happy New Year.
Happy. Oh, that was New Year's Eve.
I know.
Oh, what a Schlitzenbaum that was.
Oof.
I don't know what a Schlitzenbaum is.
But that happened that night.
You know what?
That's what happens when you end a drought, a Schutzenbaum.
Speaking of droughts, we have gone too long without Double A on the show today.
Oh, my,
So we're
he's
gonna
back.
go
All
to
right.
Q&A with Double A.
Hey,
All right, let's bring him on.
How are you?
Hey, Double A, how's it going? Long
Nice
time
to have
no
you back,
see.
my friend.
He's back. He's back. Back.
I caught that Jimmer segment. Man,
Yeah.
he was good today.
Was he? He was good looking too.
He had this
You know, I
wonderful
thought
beard.
I actually thought he had an off day.
Oh, yeah, there it is. It's because I picked the Bills to win.
No, it's because you
Reading.
picked your nose.
Oh yeah. And
Or picking the nose. Yeah.
I had a pick a booger joke there, but I forgot it.
So
Double A, what's going on? I got some questions.
You want to
for
do
us?
some questions?
Yeah, let's do some
some
questions. What do you got?
All right. So first off, we are playing the Broncos. My question for you is why is Steve Atwater not in the Hall of Fame?
Josh, you want to take this one?
I don't know. That guy was awesome. He hit. Remember,
He really hit.
He hit.
Yeah, he really hit.
Well, maybe it's because he hit too hard. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. I mean, the way they do things these days in the NFL,
Yeah.
maybe
You think they kind of
They're
push him to
trying
the
to-
side? Yeah.
they say, hey,
He-
you know,
He
he's
may
a
have
monster.
been one of the best safeties I've ever seen in my entire life.
I don't know if it was him or not. I remember Christian Okoye.
Yeah.
Did he get hit by Steve
Yeah.
Atwater?
Oh,
Was it him?
the
That
Nigerian
was
nightmare?
Awesome.
They came into a collision like this, and they just went,
He
Then when I
stopped.
get concussed, they're like
He
knocked out on
stopped
the
the
plane?
Nigerian nightmare.
Yeah.
The nightmare was over. Thanks
Yeah.
to Steve
Oh,
Atwater.
thank goodness.
You got another one for us, Aaron?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. So debate me this on the question: is the best move that the McDermott Beam era picking up Poyer and Hyde?
Absolutely. I'll start off with taking this one and saying, yeah. It's easily in their top 3 of moves. Those guys they're veteran leaders. They didn't really come from obscurity, but they were good players where they were, and this team convinced them that they could come to Buffalo and lead and be playmakers, and there's no doubt in my mind that they have both done each of those tasks and done it very well. And I think they have done such a great job kind of like overseeing the defense, kind of playing back there and looking at what's going on, but also taking, they come to Buffalo, they're here for the last year of Tyrod, and then the Bills go out and draft Josh Allen, and here's a couple of veteran guys on defense, the leaders on defense, and they speak to the offense. They say, hey, we're all a team here. We got a guy who he's probably going to struggle a little bit. They kind of took that in stride and said, we're going to be a team about this. If he's going to struggle, we're going to have to pick him back up. And I think the Bills did an excellent job of bringing them guys in, kind of knowing that they might be the leaders of pretty much the whole team. Mm-hmm. And they have shown up for sure.
Yeah.
And said, yeah, we'll be in charge here. We'll handle it.
Yeah.
And they've done a great job. I think they're a glue for the team. Absolutely, 100%.
Looking back,
stuck
they've
on
got to
you.
be the best move that they made because they didn't use a draft pick, they didn't overpay him,
Right.
they didn't trade for him. They literally are 2 guys they picked up off the street,
They
Yeah.
signed
and
pretty
they're
cheap.
probably both Pro Bowlers.
Pro Bowlers, and like I said, I think
They hung out with a Pro Bowler recently, actually. Ed Reed.
Oh.
That guy
And
was good.
they both got to talk to him, and he called him the Beth. He called them both Beth, which doesn't make sense because that's not their name. He called them the best safety tandem duo in the league.
They might be. I mean,
That's
they
what
are,
he called them. That's right. Then.
And that's coming from him. Coming from Ed Reed, who is one of the
Which I don't like him.
One of the greatest.
Who, Ed
of all
Reed? I like
time.
his beard. But he was one of the best guys ever.
Yeah.
But I seriously think that is I could tend to agree with you there.
Yeah.
They may be the best safety tandem in the league, but they are more important to the team as a whole, as I think a lot of people may have thought.
Yeah.
They embrace what's going on. They know there's stepping stones, there's troubles to go through, but they're damn good at having everybody's back.
Yeah.
You know, that's a team.
Have you seen their safety dance?
They can dance if they want to.
Yes.
They won't leave their friends behind.
No.
But if you don't dance, we don't dance in there. No
No
friends.
friend
right.
of mine.
So
I don't know.
on that,
We
I
just
got one
made
more
it.
question.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Let's switch the camera back around to you. We want
All
the
right.
people to see you, Jimmer/Aaron.
All right, here we go. So, coconut oil,
Uh-huh.
baby oil,
Uh-huh.
KY.
All lubricants.
Baby oil.
Oh, that. Oh, I thought he was asking what they were, what they had in common.
Oh!
What were you asking?
That's not how my questions work.
Oh.
What?
Then yes.
Yeah.
Yes to all.
Yes.
Double A, I got a question for you.
All right.
Bills are playing the Broncos. Easy question.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite Bronco of all time?
That's tough because I really did love Elway, but it's got to be Tyrell Davis. That running back,
TD?
yeah, one of the greatest. He'll never be a Hall of Famer
He played
or
like
anything
3
like
years.
that. Yeah,
But has
but
8,000 yards rushing.
Man, those few years he was
No,
amazing.
that's well, he had three. I honestly think the Super Bowl against Green Bay.
Yeah.
At the time, now we've had great Super Bowls since.
Yeah.
At the time, that was one of the most exciting football games.
Yes.
Green Bay they were looking to go back to back.
Yep.
That was an excellent game. Elway got his first win, but I mean it was a bruise of a game. I mean,
Yeah.
Green Bay had a good defense. It was awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's your last question?
Well, I didn't get there yet.
Oh.
I was going to ask you, Josh, who's your favorite Bronco?
What was his name? Steve Romanowski? Was that a
Bill
name?
Romanowski.
Bill Romanowski.
He went to the
yeah.
Raiders, and then he was there.
That guy was dirty.
He was crazy.
He's not my favorite. I never really liked him.
Yeah. I'd say my favorite is Ed McCaffrey. He was a good receiver. His son is a good running back for the Panthers.
The best in the league.
And I watched, I remember a Monday Night Football, Ed McCaffrey got his leg snapped in half and it looked like a wet noodle. I think I might have been in the 8th grade.
The womp womp.
Oh, the womp 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 womp. I do have, all right, you know,
My
I got more
nose is
questions.
running.
You smell?
No, my nose is running.
Oh. You better catch
I
it.
don't want to. I did wipe it on your
Oh, you want another glove?
Nah.
Fine.
It's not worth it.
Ooh, all right. So, keeping with this Bronco theme, we're playing the horses today. Do you think you could ride a bucking Bronco?
Like Ed Oliver.
See what we did there? Ed Oliver, the Bills' defensive tackle, big fan of horses.
He can ride on a horse standing. That's not riding. That's standing on a horse.
He's going to take his horse to the Old Town Road today, and his horse is the Broncos' offensive line, which has 4 injured starters.
They might play. They might not.
They might not. They are questionable.
Yeah.
It's unwhat.
Questionable.
So maybe he'll have a good day. It'd be nice to see him ride that horse all the way into the backfield and sack the guy named Allen, not named Josh Allen. Brandon
Not named
Allen.
Tim Allen.
No, not him either. Or Kyle Allen, because as we found out this morning when we were confused about which Allen plays for the Broncos, it's not the one that plays for Carolina, because that's Kyle Allen.
Mm-hmm. Billy's here, so is Jen.
Hi, Billy and Jen. No, not bad. Where you going, Aaron?
Good show, guys.
See you later, Aaron. Thanks, Jimmer.
All right, well.
Oh, everybody's leaving. All right.
Everyone's leaving. What do you got here, Billy?
What else do I got? Hey, Billy, what do you got there? Cheese? Oh, we got every stuff. Oh, Double A, come back. We had a question for Double A about getting white
I'll
girl
answer
wasted,
it
but
for him.
yeah. A Double A. How do you get so white girl wasted?
I hang out with white girls.
There it is. That's a question answered. I got a question for you, Josh.
Yep. I have a question for you.
Well, you go first.
Do you think that John Elway could work as a GM for the Bills, seeing that he's brought in so many bad quarterbacks for them?
No.
Because, man, he has brought in some bad ones.
I got a question for you. Now, granted, he's brought in some bad quarterback. This Joe Flacco move by
I
them.
mean, he brought in
was
a
bad.
Hall of Famer, but he was still bad when he brought him in.
He knew what he was doing, and he knew it was a bad decision. He had to have known bringing in Flacco wasn't going to be any good.
Oh, I mean, Peyton.
Oh, Peyton. Well, they won a Super Bowl with Peyton.
I
Manning.
know. They won it with their defense. Peyton Manning was on the team
Yeah, he wasn't very good. He'd throw the football worse than you and I could together.
with all four hands.
My question
That
to
would
you
look ridiculous.
about, you know what? I got a John Elway question for you. How close would you get your hand to John Elway's mouth when you're feeding him a carrot? I don't want them teeth biting my fingers off.
Oh, no. I guess that's why he stayed there, right?
That's right.
'Cause he's like, well, I look like this guy, I'm sticking around.
Yeah, well, I look like the mascot.
Of course you would stick around.
Of course. Of course you would.
I can make fun of a man's teeth, look at mine. Fair enough.
So I'd like to give a shout out, a special shout out today to Steve Calicia, who told me I won't see you Sunday. I've been sick for 2 weeks. I hate you, Billy. Those are the words out of his mouth. And yet there he is over there. Steve-O, thanks for showing up.
Thank you, Steve-O.
We know music. They know music. Janet Schwerk, who's the proprietor of Little McGill's Brass Rail Saloon on Water Street. And Scott Reynolds for writing the theme song for us.
Who were you going to say hi to?
I don't remember. Oh, Johnny B.
Johnny B.
Johnny B said he's watching. And special thanks to Dave Fridman and his beautiful wife Mary for dealing with us. Not Chip, though, wherever Chip went, who also is the AV guy for this. That guy's a headache. Where is he?
He had to get us. We were on the line. He had to get us going. He had to go back to the station.
Oh, technical difficulties because of Chip again. Hey, Pat Wheeler's watching.
It's about
Hey,
time, Pat. Hey,
Thanks.
better late than never.
Yeah, you big friend of mine.
Big friend of mine.
Got any picks for this week?
Well, I think we should kill the Broncos. We're going to win by 1 point.
Got a score? Numbers?
1-0.
Well, you did say 1 point.
Why? What do you got?
Oh, Bills 31, Broncos 10.
All right. Let's go, Buffalo!
Let's go, Buffalo! Play us out, Dave! Play us out!